Straight up, stand up, nigga, no make.
Yo,
What's happening?
what's happening?
We matching today with the
Yeah,
white and blues.
let's go.
Yeah, we in here.
That's gang. You know what it is.
Bro shit. Yeah, bro shit.
I would like to welcome everybody to another episode of Leave It on the Court podcast with your host Jay Dimes and my little bro Giannis, where we talk NBA basketball and everything basketball. What's up with it, man? I need everybody to go to the YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, likes, and shares one time. You feel me? Hit that TikTok, hit that Facebook. You know what I mean? And get at us. We also got a giveaway where we're trying to get to 1,000 people, our subscribers, on our YouTube. And once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we will be giving away a gift card so you're able to get you 2K on a PS5 or, you know, I'm saying, that good Xbox. But with all that being said, Brody, what we got going on today?
Yeah, so we're gonna get into it. We got a special episode tonight. We're gonna be inviting two of our returning guests, and Murck and T-Streetz. We're gonna talk about the new
All-Star format.
NBA. Sorry, yeah, the new NBA All-Star format. We're also gonna speak on possible conferences merging, and we're gonna have a mock draft tonight. So it's gonna be a hell of an episode. So first and foremost, let's go ahead and get into these rumors or talks about possible merging of or elimination of the East and Western Conference. How do you feel about that, bro?
Well, when I thought about it earlier, I didn't really like the idea, but
Yeah.
I think in order to balance out the brackets and playoffs and stuff like that, it might work out because it's only like 3 teams in the East that are good, you know. And then after that, it's kind of like boom, 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 you know what I mean? So, so if you mix it up a little bit, it'll give for better games. It'll have some of the weaker teams playing other weaker teams.
Yeah.
That would help. That would help records out, you know, for teams that ain't doing that good. And if they playing other teams that ain't as good, and they, you know, so it works out with records and stuff like that. It might actually work out. I would like to see how it's going to go with the playoffs. I think mostly they're trying to do it before the playoffs because of the way the playoff brackets are. They kind of just want to mix it up. So, you know, a number one seed isn't so far away from an eighth seed. You know what I mean?
There you go. Yeah.
So you want to make it to where if you do it mixed up, maybe the eighth seed might just be as good as the second, third seed if you mix it up like that. So I think it's more close for that. So yeah.
Yeah. So just to brief our viewers in, Brian Windhorst held a small segment talking about this, just saying that there's a discussion almost annually about merging the conferences or eliminating the conferences because it would construct a more competitive playoffs. We're on the verge of the NBA expanding, and the rumors are that there will be a team from Las Vegas and one from Seattle to make it 32 teams total. And once that happens, one of the Mississippi 3 in Minnesota, New Orleans Pelicans, or Memphis Grizzlies would basically have a battle to basically get to the Eastern Conference because over the past decade, the Eastern Conference has been the weaker conference.
Yeah.
So just, I mean, in my head, I'm imagining Edwards in the East, you know, with Rudy,
It's not the
with
East.
Rudy and Julius Randle.
It wouldn't be the East. It'd be more like open. It wouldn't be like, okay, he's in the East. He'd just be playing in another bracket with other teams because the mix is he'll still end up playing some West teams, but it'll just, I think more. It seems like you'll just be playing the East teams more often, just like how you play the West in the way it goes right now. You play a West Coast team 4 times. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I think you probably end up playing the East Coast team 3 times to 4 times, instead of it being the other way around, or maybe you'd be playing each team 3 times, something like that. They were breaking down to.
Well, what he was getting at
Like,
was instead of having that fight for one of those teams to go east, because if one of those teams go east, they're going to dominate. They were saying rather than having that fight, let's just go ahead and merge the conferences so we don't have to send one of those teams out east. I don't know, like
but the
my
Eastern team just won the championship, though.
yeah, it's more so about a team like the Spurs. He brought up the Spurs. Like right now, the Spurs is I think got a 500 record, and if they were in the East, they would be like ranked fifth overall versus them being in the West, not even in the playoffs. So it's more so about making the playoffs and having a better
But
seeding.
we don't necessarily know if that would be true if they were in the East, because it would be a mix. You know what I mean? So, like, they might not do as good against a team in the East if they had to play them consistently, because you see them more often. And a lot of times, these Western Conference teams get over on these East teams because they don't see them that often, and the West is a stronger conference. So you only playing the person twice, which is mostly how it goes when you play against the East Coast team, especially when you go deep East. You only playing a team twice, so you don't really get a good, look or feel for how to play them. Once you start playing them like 3 and 4 times and stuff, records look different. You know what I mean?
Shit, it
So
might elevate the competition.
yes, so we never know we don't know for sure if the Spurs record would be better if they were in the East. If they had to play some teams more of like a Knicks or somebody like that more often, you got to think you might take a few losses off their record instead of giving more wins, depending on who they play. If they had to play like the Celtics, they had to play like the Knicks, they had to play somebody like that, their record might be 2 losses less than 2 more wins. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess the idea behind it is that the Spurs have been playing tougher competition out west. Because, I mean, this, according to Brian Windhurst, this has been the most lopsided, most imbalanced Eastern Western Conference since 1950, with the West winning way more games than what the East is winning. So they're saying if the Spurs been playing nothing but Western Conference team, they're still at 500. Well, if we put the Spurs out east, then they probably, even with the same record, will be ranked higher in the standings
Mm-hmm.
than what they would be out west. So that's the thinking behind it, or that's the rationale behind it. But what gets me going thinking about this is imagine seeing like a OKC versus Boston in like the first round or second round. Like that would be bananas. Or I don't know,
I said what I
a
said.
Denver versus Milwaukee first round. What's
Could
up?
it still work out? I think. Okay, so this is the downside to this. The West teams will still probably end up playing each other in the finals.
Probably it probably be like two. Wait, say that one more time. I'm sorry.
A Western Conference team, 2 Western Conference team, if they switch, will probably end up playing in the playoffs.
Probably.
What's up, Matt?
I mean, it probably be two Western Conference teams,
And
two Eastern Conference teams. Of course, in the playoffs, just based on your record.
uh,
But we also might see two what we consider now Western Conference teams in the championship, like OKC versus Denver or Golden State versus OKC or something, something crazy like that.
yeah, but I
And,
don't think that's far fetched if they mix the teams, because of the fact that uh, um, just like we were talking about, the reason for the switch is because of how strong the West is. If you think about it, it's probably about 2 to 3 more teams that are stronger in the West than it is to the East. So more than likely, it'll be 2 Western Conference teams in the finals.
yeah, of course, I think
Yeah.
so. I
So
think
I mean, that's the downside. I mean, you'll be seeing. I mean, well, it's good for us because we get to see all the games. You know what I mean, for sure, because it's on the West Coast. The second part of that, we'll be able to get to some of the games because they be on the West Coast.
I didn't even
You know,
consider that. Yeah.
and one of the things is that um, um, that East Coast TV market is different. New
It is.
York and stuff like that. Do you want to risk losing the TV coverage in the East, anywhere in the East, if you merge the teams? Because, like we just noted, that it's probably going to be two Western Conference teams in the West. So that takes all the spotlight off the East Coast in the finals.
And you okay, so in order for it to happen, from what I understand, it would have to be once the expansion happened, 24 to 32 teams would have to vote this in. And if I'm an Eastern Conference team and I know we're doing worse, probably avoid trying to I would avoid voting yes to it basically. Because if I vote yes to it, especially me being an Eastern Conference team, I know good and goddamn well I'm basically taking myself out the playoffs. A team um like
Washington
Orlando or Washington
are
or
feeling pretty good, but like a Washington or
yeah.
somebody that might just catch fire and get that Cinderella story. It's gonna be really hard when you got to play the Lakers or somebody in the first.
Sure. Hey, look. And you also got to consider the travel aspect of it because I think that's been the biggest deterrent of it because if we get I don't know a Lakers versus New York in the finals like that's I'm sorry not the just in the playoffs or just in the playoffs in general that's a lot of traveling and you also have to consider the travel effect for the players like traveling is hard like between games so.
Yeah, E-Mac can tell you, man, traveling between games, whether you driving or flying, this ain't no joke, bro.
That's ain't no joke.
Mm-hmm.
I like the idea, and I would be for it because of the competition. Like the playoffs would be epic for real,
No,
and seeing something like,
Street,
huh?
the Streets were saying Indiana. Yeah, teams like Indiana, they would suffer the most. Like the small market teams in the East would definitely, yeah, they would lose a
Yeah,
lot. They would have to. And it still wouldn't change the outcome of who gets what. Because most, I'm. This is my um thought process on why the East is weaker because nobody wants to live in the East, and there's nothing against the East Coast or nothing like that. Nobody want to be cold like that, bro.
it's cold as hell.
Like if Asian call me and say, "Hey, you can play with LeBron in LA, or you can play with whatchamacallit in Boston," you know, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying. So I think a lot of that has to do with why the East is weaker because people it's a lot of I think it's a little more smaller market teams in the East too. And like I said,
Agreed.
the weather. Like a lot of people don't want to play in the weather, and it's like a lot of places in the East ain't nowhere to go. Who wants to go to Milwaukee? Sorry, Milwaukee. Who wants to go to Cleveland? Sorry, Cleveland. Who wants to go to like Detroit? Sorry, Detroit. I'm just keeping that 100. I'm not trying to be mean or nothing. I ain't never been in y'all cities. I'm sure they're beautiful cities and everything. But from what I've heard, one is dangerous, one is boring as hell, and the other one is
Cold. It's fucking cold.
I'm not gonna go controversial, but we know what they do in Milwaukee. All I'm just saying
Just
is,
say.
yeah, I'm just saying I think that's a majority of the reason why people don't be wanting to play in the East, and that's why the West teams be better, because they have a lot, and plus, as of late, a lot of players have been coming from the West Coast. You know what I mean? And are playing in the West Coast a lot, so we get to see them first. You know what I mean? So
LeBron. Yeah.
we get the pick of the litter. So we already in their ears and all that stuff before somebody from over there can get to them. So
Yeah. T-Street said the biggest issue on this side is the late tip-offs, and I agree because it was hard as hell trying to watch my Warriors play while I was in Georgia, being on that Eastern time zone. Boy, oh boy, I was sleepy as hell the next day at work. But
yeah.
hey, let's get our guest up here.
Okay. So of course I want to introduce our brothers T-Streetz Murck Degler, you know what I'm saying, some are frequent frequent guests up here, you know. So we're gonna have them come up and help us do this little mock draft for this little NBA pre All-Star game thing. So here we go. Let's
Yeah.
get here, man.
Actually, let's talk about the All-Star situation first, and then we'll get into the draft.
Okay, for sure.
For sure.
All right.
Get my dogs up here. Up here.
There go
Do
toes
it.
again. This nigga them toes.
Yeah. There it is. Only fans for the toes.
Big luck.
I always
Come with
turned
it,
that
brother.
way.
Dude,
What's going on, man?
Where you at, Streets?
dude always trying to promote his toes for it. He trying to...
You know, toes for the hoes.
We all got Jordans too, man.
Fellas.
Streets, what's
In the
happening?
building, man.
From
Murk,
another
good, my brother.
What's going on? What's going on, man? Blessings, man.
All right, look. So this segment, we're actually going to be speaking on the All-Star game changes. And I'm going to break that down for y'all just in case our viewers are unfamiliar. 2025, the All-Star game will be held in the Bay.
Yeah.
On Warriors ground. And Steph Curry actually been in talks. Steph Curry actually been in talks to Adam Silver, and they came up with a new All-Star game format. There's going to be 4 teams of 8, 24 All-Stars, and one team of 8 are actually going to be the winners of the Rising Star Challenge. It's going to be a tournament where we'll have 2 semifinal games. Games are going to go to 40 points, and the final game will be winner takes all up to 25 points. Big bro, first, how you feel about the new All-Star game format?
I hate it.
You hate it?
I hate
Really?
I hate it.
Okay.
I hate it.
Speak your mind, King. Speak your mind, King.
Being somebody who's been watching basketball since I was 8, 9 years old, I've appreciated the format that's been going on. Okay, you know, I'm 44. So I've been watching this game for a long time, studying this game. I love this game. From the bottom of my heart, I really do.
Okay.
All-Star games have been so significant in my life as I've gone through watching NBA basketball. It's the only game where you get to see all your favorite players on one side playing all your favorite players from the other side. You know what I mean? And back in the day, it used to mean something, not because it was money or anything. It was bragging rights. It was the fact that I whooped your butt. And of course, we trying to keep the cussing to the minimum, y'all. Keep the cussing to the minimum. We whooped y'all butts at the All-Star game, and I was star of the game. This, to me, it sounds like a bunch of pickup games. And whoever's at the end, this is just some stuff out of like a butter rim or some shit. Like, it sounds like a round robin tournament, and whoever's at the end is like, you know, somebody winner takes all. I feel like that's stupid. I feel like they're trying too hard. I feel like players need to take basketball more serious. I know I'm getting kind of serious, and this is kind of like something that's supposed to be, but I'm serious. Basketball is something that I love. If you go to, that's supposed to be special. You made an all-star team. The fact that you're able to play against your peers or somebody who they think is good as you should mean something to you. These last couple of games, to me, has felt like a disgrace to basketball. Forget just the all-star format and all-star game. It's just a basketball because of how much y'all don't appreciate the positions that you're in. It's about us, the fans, people that watch y'all. It ain't about y'all health. It ain't about y'all money. It ain't about y'all making it to the playoffs. It's about one night we get to see the best players in the world go up against each other and really see who can put the best team together to beat somebody. And they've thrown that away. They just totally throwing it away. We just come here to show off, throw alley oops, and shoot 3-pointers that we ain't got to look at to go in. It's stupid. I don't think it's a good idea. I think that they should figure out a way to make the All-Star game more meaningful, if that's what it's going to take to get these dudes to play. But it should keep it the regular way. I'm done.
All right, T-Streetz. Do you think it's going to be bring more viewers to All-Star Weekend? This new format?
Initially, initially, we all tune in to see exactly what it is, what it's made up of. Just like when they had the Elam ending, and we all showed up and they was drafting players with LeBron team, KD team. We was thick on that, man. Like, we were all bought in after we saw it. Initially, we all kind of hated it. We were like, I don't see the draft thing working, especially on TNT. Oh, nobody want to be picked last. Nobody. But that became the theater, the whole thing. So I think this time that might become the theater again. Like, we might sit back and watch. And these young kids love that AU rip and run style. That's what they buy into when they like to play. They want to get on the court and I take my team, I take my 5 versus your 5. They don't necessarily do the subs and all that action. So we might get some action out of that, but overall, I'm with Jay Dimes on this, man. I think it's going to be terrible. I think they could do a hell of a better job about trying to make it more entertaining. Back in the day, bro, like those old cats played to show 2 things. One, I'm not getting enough reps, enough shots, enough nothing with my team. I'm a true all-star. I'm better than you. They want to show you that. But you had coaches. Chuck Daly or somebody back there who would push certain buttons. Because they want to get the best out of a player that they don't necessarily coach. So I think that we can get that coming back if they try that again.
Ooh, okay. Well, shit, Murck. What's your thoughts on this new All-Star game format, big dog?
I'm like with everybody else. I don't like it. I think that we should go back to the old school format. You know, I think they should just play for money, up the ante, make them play for something. You know, play for bragging rights. Like put more focus on he bust him up. He did this to him. Like highlight more competition. You know, more drama on the. He don't like him from last time, and he gave him 30. But like highlight that. Just to make them play for more.
Yeah, like last
Like,
game, he gave him 30, and now they meeting in the All-Star
yeah,
game. He like, all right,
now you if you're gonna be able to make up for that, if you're gonna let him, he guarding him.
yeah.
Like they can lessen it to only like eight people on that, but because they gonna play like we gonna play this whole game, we're gonna get some matchups going. We're gonna some versus
Like,
this person.
I
Like
don't
just
want
to
to
make
get.
them.
I don't mean to hate. I ain't trying to hate. I don't mean to just jump in. But remember when Michael Jordan guarded Magic and the whole
Changing to the call.
city stood up. That goes to what you were saying, Murck. I agree with what you're saying, but that goes to what you were saying, where it was special matchups that people can only see in the All-Star game. You know what I mean?
Other,
At that moment,
other last of the Mohegans like Kobe and Bron when Bron clapped it up and
yeah,
like held him
yeah,
like shaking hands.
like clap the
Like you get
pole.
that
I
action,
got
yeah.
Kobe. But I'm sorry, Murck. Go ahead,
Yeah,
finish.
nigga.
Well, but basically, that sort of action, just you don't want to change too much, but you do want some competition. You do want them to play for something. Get some excitement going on that front because I mean, you got people that watch basketball, but you got a lot of people that really watch basketball that likes the authentic basketball. So competition and old school, you still, shit, we still out here, the
I'm
80s and on up,
gonna say we ain't dead. Like we still like we pay.
80s on
Hey,
up,
I just want to give y'all a reminder. We paying for them tickets that our kids is going to, bruh. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Like you might want to cater to us too.
I don't know about that J Downs with NIL. Them kids got their own money now,
No,
bro.
I'm talking about. I'm talking about the little fans.
I know.
Like those are all our kids. I'm talking about the fans that's watching that
Yeah.
that seen. I'm talking about the 10, 11, 14,
Yeah.
15-year-old
Mm-hmm.
seen it for the last 10 years And this is how it's been. And now y'all switching it up for the sake of not being able to get the players to play for something. And when did we lose the sense of competition? When did
But not
we
to get you off
lose the
topic,
sense?
but that's who running the league, man. Like Kai is about to be streaming like games and stuff. Like it's about to be a streamers league, a kids league. Like we the old farts want to see them, but hooping.
Yeah, but
You got
They
Jared
about
McCain
to
out
put the
there doing his
Nickelodeon
shit.
slime and stuff like football. Like
once again, they ain't the ones with the money.
Yeah.
they the
Yeah.
eyes.
If you look at the seats, you ain't gonna see too many babies in the seats. You gonna see everybody our age and a little bit of 10 minutes younger. You understand what I'm saying? So you can't forget the people who's really sitting in the seats. Yeah, I understand you're trying to cater to the demographic that's coming after us.
Yeah.
But we still here and we the ones still paying. So you
All right. Well, I'm gonna give a different perspective, just to be contrary to the three. One,
you always
I
gotta
like
be
that.
Nobody will hear that. Go ahead.
One, we get the Bay Area would be the originator of this format if it actually pans out. So I actually like that, right? Two, it was there most of the time during these All-Star games, that 10th, 11th, and 12th guy don't get a lot of run time.
Mm-hmm.
With this 8-on-8 thing, everybody should be able to play and get a lot of burn. Three, is bringing back the selection, because this is more so of a street ball sort of thing, like Jay Don was saying. We get to pick teams. It's not an East versus West. It's okay. I get to pick this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy to be on one team. That should be fun. And four, we get 4 different jersey styles now. We get the Rising Stars. We get this team, and this team.
Jerseys. Boy,
I was
talk about
just saying.
talk
I
about
was just
jerseys.
saying. So,
But I'm broke. I don't need 4 jerseys. I need one, because the one is already expensive. You already gotta pay $150 for one. So now I got 4. That's like $500. Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about.
most people is going to buy one jersey of their favorite player, and it's going to be cool to have the selections. But the NHL have already done this, and the Rising Stars have been doing this for a couple years too. And for the NHL, it did have a great outcome. It got more viewers and more revenue for All-Star Weekend for them. So I think that's what they're trying to duplicate. I just a kind of a side note with this. It's still All-Star, but I think they should consider getting rid of the skills challenge and maybe do like a 3-on-3 tournament. What y'all think?
Well, you
I like that.
do the Ice Cube League. Here you go. You with them, bro. I'm gonna put your ass on the committee.
I rather Stewie and them new little league. I rather a 3-on-3 break down to a 1-on-1. If you want to do a 1-on-1, I like a 1-on-1 more than that kind of.
That's boring. It's gonna be a bunch of hacking. When somebody gets or somebody gets to 19, it's gonna be a bunch of hacker ball. You know what I'm saying? Nobody there.
Real life,
Old school
though.
game of 21 out there. Somebody got that old school game of 21. We all crowding.
Somebody gonna get hurt.
Somebody gonna leading when 19 come. Dude that scored 21 gonna have a bloody nose and a lip and everything. It's gonna be.
And then also, the idea been thrown around a lot, but I would like to see an America versus the world game during All-Star Weekend. I think that would be extremely competitive. Now,
my thing is, real quick, is Wemby a rising star or All-Star?
So how they're going to do it is they're still going to vote in the 10 starters.
The top All-Stars.
And then they're going to go ahead and vote on your reserves. And then based on that, 24
star now more than rookie and sophomore. Can anybody be a rising star if you're about to be All-Star-ish?
So rising stars is only rookies and sophomores unless you get voted into the All-Star game like LeBron or possibly Wemby.
LeBron in the rising star game. T-Streetz, what you talking about, bro?
I like to see rising star go to those who got snubbed. Like say Kyrie don't make it, he on the rising stars team there. and he get to go against the All Stars. That would bring some viewership.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
like
snubs.
them,
I call the team
Like
the snubs
the
the
again.
team
snubs,
snubs. Team
Oh,
snubs, man.
Kyrie,
Yeah.
Montes. That'd be
yo,
cold.
that'd be
That'd be cold.
disrespectful
We,
at the
we might we
same
might have fixed
time.
the All-Star game.
No, it would be disrespectful at the same time though. Like for real, bro. I meant snubs. For real, bro.
They would compete hella hard.
Yeah,
They would compete hella hard.
yeah,
they'd be out for blood.
yeah.
Oh,
And
But
put a big
essentially, they
purse
would
on the
be.
line. If you
But
think your All-Star be
essentially,
all matter of fact, like they do
essentially, they
all
still
NBA
be
at the end
all
of the year.
stars.
If you didn't make All-Star, you don't get the check. If you didn't make All-Star and your team lose, they the new All-Star.
damn.
They
About
the
this
new
shit, you about
All-Star.
to
They get the
mess it up
check.
too. These streets go somewhere, bro. You about to mess it. You trying to add all kinds of stuff. And you got people out there give you like, if you get cut, then you don't make it. If you got one scar on your face, you can't be a star
We
too.
always got to go too far. Always got to go too far.
Let's get it.
If you
Hey,
ain't got a shoe deal, you can't be. No, I'm just playing.
let's get into the draft, fellas. So
All right.
look,
Okay.
this is what we doing. We're gonna do a fantasy draft, all Western Conference though. I have a raffle on who's gonna pick first, right? It'll be a snake draft. So if you draft first this round, you draft them last next round.
Gotcha.
Okay. Once your time comes, you're going to pick a player from the Western Conference only, and you're going to tell us what position that player is going to play for your team.
Okay.
All right. And the goal of this, we're just trying to see who can drive the best starting five, strictly out the Western Conference.
Yeah, I hear people. I don't see nobody.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and pick names out my Kool-Aid pitcher.
Kool-Aid.
Out the Kool-Aid picture, I got each one of your names written down, including my own,
Right.
on who's going to draft first, second, third, fourth. And then, like I said, second round, if you draft fourth, first round, you draft in first, second round.
Right.
Hey,
Right.
hey, no,
You gonna do it? Oh, that's
you can totally tell that Kool-Aid pitcher haven't been used for Kool-Aid.
Whatever. It was just Thanksgiving. It was some Kool-Aid in there, whatever. All right, so I'm going to turn around. I'm going to stick my head in there, and I'm going to pick a name.
Murck first pick.
Let's go, Jay Dimes, man.
With the first pick
Okay.
of the 2024-25 NBA draft goes to T-Streetz.
Why?
I knew it, man. My Jaguars won today. I'm winning today, man. It's up. It's up.
All right.
Yeah.
Who picked
All right. Second
Who picked it?
pick.
Let's start getting my list together.
It sucks. I know niggas better not be selling my players. I know that.
It's fair game.
Second pick.
I
Of the
remember
Leave It
that.
on the Court.
I remember
Of the
that.
Leave It on the Court NBA Fantasy Draft 2024. Murck.
The
Murck
Diggler.
got the second pick. The
You
Diggler.
did that on purpose. Why you gonna make the host last? You are something else. You are something else.
Hey, man, guess first, man. Guess first. Be kind, Jay.
Now I want the fourth pick. I'm gonna
Be
mess
kind,
y'all
bro.
up. It's all good. I want the fourth now, so I can pick first on the fourth after the fifth, nigga.
Hey, why don't you get third? Just because of that, you will get the worst position ever. That third position that flips to second.
Nobody likes you.
They died.
Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you. All right.
With the third pick of the
My
Leave It
heart.
On the Court
Why is my heart
fantasy
beating? It's tough.
basketball genre.
You better say Giannis. I'm gonna punch you through this phone. I swear to God.
Jay,
Yeah, we got to see. Ah,
Jay Don.
Yeah,
he
They
feel a
put a
conspiracy
they
happening.
put
He feel a
a
conspiracy is
but
happening.
this is,
He's about to
bro. This is, bro.
can't wait.
I, you know what? I'm not gonna talk to you no more. I don't know you. I
Let's
thought
see.
I knew you. I thought I knew
Oh,
you.
yeah,
I
you
don't
can
know
see
you.
it.
I don't know you no
I'm
more.
sorry, bro. Hey.
No, we know what the name is. Nobody
Yeah.
cares. Nobody cares. Nobody
Y'all
cares.
gets the y'all get
Boo!
the
I feel like you marked the papers. I don't like this.
Where you going?
How much?
This is like the this is like the Patrick Ewing draft. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Hey,
You gotta be a
just don't pick.
historian to know what I'm talking about. I don't
Just,
believe it. He marked the number.
just don't go Darko with that second pick.
Bro.
Man, y'all some haters, bro. Damn.
So
So
how long I
look,
got on the clock, man? How long I got on the clock?
you know what?
Oh,
That's a good
he missed out.
all right, T. You get
Why we gotta have a time when you ain't got your team ready, bro? What the hell?
I might want to change it up. I got the first pick, man. I got first pick.
You didn't know he was gonna get that first pick.
I'm not feeling this.
30 seconds.
All right.
With the
All right.
You take 30 seconds.
With the first pick of the Leave It On the Court draft,
He going about
Team T-Streetz is going to select Luka Doncic. Let me get Luka Doncic first pick.
Luka. Yeah.
Damn.
So what position are you gonna want Luka to play? Point guard, shooting guard, small forward?
I'm gonna throw him at that. I'm gonna throw him at that one. I'm gonna throw him at the one. Let him
All right.
control my route.
So you got your point guard.
So for beauty, nobody cares about your views. Okay? Whoever you are, nobody cares. No, I love you, baby. Thanks for joining the podcast. Appreciate it.
Oh, listen, you ain't even gotta worry about that. I'm already ready, man.
Who you got?
Second pick and Leave It On the Court podcast. I'm going with Anthony Davis. Let's go.
Anthony
MVP.
Davis.
MVP.
AD. What position you want him to play?
Playing power forward.
All right.
As for me, Jay, that's all me, man. We good.
Y'all about to hate me when we done. I'll just let you know that right now.
All right, big bro.
Let's see what we got.
For the third pick in the Leave It On the Court podcast draft, we going for AE. You already know. Ant-Man
Already know.
and Edwards.
Hey, bro.
George.
I felt he would make it out the first round, but I figured he would, and I was hoping.
It's awesome.
What position you got him playing?
Shooting guard, of course. What else?
Shooting guard. All right. All right. And Jan, with my first pick of the Leave It On the Court fantasy
Steph Curry.
draft, Jan is actually going with Nikola Jokic.
Yo.
And he's going to be my center.
Okay.
Yo. I wasn't expecting that.
Me neither.
Oh,
That's a 3-time
he got the
MVP.
next pick with his punk ass. That's what he.
You know, yeah, he knew what he was doing.
First
He knew what he was doing.
pick of the second round, Giannis is going with Mr. Chef Night Curry.
He's gonna do that shit.
He's going to be my point guard. All right.
So that means I'm next then, right?
You next. That means you are next.
Oh, it's easy money right here with the next pick in the Leaving on the Court podcast draft. We going with the alien Victor Wembanyama. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's
What
go.
position? What position you gonna have him at?
Center.
Hey, he can be power forward. Shit, he can even be a shooting small forward. Shit. All right. Murck, you're on the clock.
Regular with the second round pick. Believe it on the podcast. I'm going with Gildress Alexander.
Ooh, good one. Ooh, that's nasty.
I saw that one coming.
Ooh, what position?
And he's going at my point. I mean, he's going at my shooting guard.
Okay. All right, Streets. With the fourth pick of the second round.
I was hoping Shea slipped. That's all right. Got me with that.
You messed it up.
That second pick on the Leave It on the Court draft. I'm gonna go ahead and roll with Mr. Easy Money, man. Mr. Sniper himself, KD Trey 5, man.
What position?
I just want to let you know that when I meet you, I'm gonna slap you. I'm gonna slap you. I'm gonna slap you.
I had to take
I love you though.
I had to take
I love you though.
You left him on the board.
I love you. I love you.
What position you want him at?
Trey. I'm gonna give him that small forward, man.
KD. Ooh, that's nice. That boy got KD and Luka on the same team. So, just to recap so far, T-Streetz got Luka at your point guard, KD at your small forward. Murck, you got Shea Gildress as your shooting guard, Anthony Davis as your power forward. Jay Dizzle, you got Anthony Edwards at your shooting guard, Wemby as your center.
Game over.
And I got Steph at my point, and I got Jokic at my center. T-Streetz, round 3, first pick. Who you going with?
At this point, I'm struggling, man, but I need some jump shooting where I'm thinking I need some jump shooting, but I'm also need that person to kind of lock up a little bit. I'm thinking my boy can hold it down for me, man. I'm going to go ahead and go Book, man. Put Book at the 2.
Oh, so you got chemistry off the bat. So you got Luka and Book on the same team?
Book and the Deuce, man. I'm trying to line it up. Maybe Luka go to Phoenix or something.
They gonna
kill him every time.
They're going to duke it out in that locker room.
Hey.
It's going to be some,
might make it tough for me.
It's going to be some stuff from the shoulders in that locker room for real. Murck, third round, second pick.
You know, this was hard, man. This was hard.
Second round, third pick.
Hard. I really want to go somewhere else, but I had to think about it. And I had to be like, I know he ain't going to make it around back again for sure.
And check it out. Just, of course, it's perfect world, perfect scenario, no injuries.
We on a time limit. Let's go.
Point guard, I'm going with John Morant.
Ja. Ooh, you got a Ja and SGA backcourt. I like that.
That's a nice backcourt. I can't lie.
Oh, you stupid.
With AD? That's a nice little backcourt with AD.
Yeah, I messed up now.
Ja Morant, SGA,
Y'all messed up, right? You done messed up. Because I'm going for the Greek freak. What we doing out here? Let's go.
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
You fucked up.
I'm taking Embiid if that's the case.
All right, that's right. I forgot. damn it. All right.
He was
LeBron.
juiced.
I'm going
Hey, he was hype.
LeBron.
He was
I'm
hype.
God
going
damn.
LeBron.
He took the old man
Let's
from me. That's right. He took the old
go.
man
I
from me.
was waiting on
Let's
him.
go.
I was going with LeBron. I was going with LeBron. I can't
I was
believe I
going
Going
missed
Bron too,
that.
but I was waiting. I
King.
thought he'd fall.
I'm
Where
going
you
with
want him
the
at?
King.
Thought he'd
I
fall.
got AE, Wembanyama, and the King. What? What we talking about? What we talking about? Holla at
Where,
me later.
where
That's a
you
good
want
pick, Jay.
Bron playing
Good
at?
pick.
Oh, he's too small. What?
Small forward?
I ain't
Okay.
done yet. I
He,
got you. I'll
he ain't
tighten
in that
that up.
Giannis form no more,
No,
though. Like you wanted. He ain't in that Giannis form.
we still got to do the East, though. We still got to do the East.
I got
You better be quick. You better hope I don't get the first pick. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. I was so amped about that pick, and then as soon as you said it, I was like, God damn it. I thought I knew something.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought Bron was gonna fall to me. I swear.
Hey, I was
Oh, I swear.
waiting for him to.
I'm not gonna give you Brian and Steph on the same court. I would slap you.
I was trying to recreate the Olympics. I swear.
No.
All right.
You're not gonna do the Olympics on me, guys.
With the fourth pick of the fourth round, I'm going to choose, in the Leave It on the Court podcast, I'm going to go with Kawhi Leonard.
Yo, these are everybody's
Oh, okay.
100% healthy if they're healthy and playing. So just keep
Because
that
of
in
the injuries, I forgot all about him. That's real.
I'm going to go with Kawhi Leonard.
mind. I like that. Steph, Kawhi.
And
You say Jokic?
Jokic.
And
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's nice.
So who?
All right. And then is my pick again. This is where it get kind of tough. With the first pick of the first pick of the fourth round, I'm going to choose. Oh, this tough.
Don't say it.
Oh, this tough.
Don't say it.
Oh, this tough. I'm
Come on, man.
going to.
What are 30 seconds? What are 30 seconds? I don't see the clock.
All right. I'm going to choose. I'm going to choose Zion Williamson.
Oh,
Uh,
you a thief, man. You're a thief.
T-Streetz,
You're a thief of
Gotcha.
happiness, man. You're a
Gotcha.
thief of joy.
We don't even need no time for this. I don't even need no time for this.
Who you got, Brody?
Let's go. De'Aaron Fox. Let's
De'Aaron
go.
Fox. Ooh.
Where you putting
Let's
him?
go.
Swiper, no swiper.
Let's
Where you putting Fox?
go.
At his point guard.
My point guard. What? De'Aaron AE, LeBron, Wemby. Holla at your boy. What
Squad.
we doing?
Squad.
Okay. Where you at, Murk? Don't hold me, Murk. Don't hold me, bro.
I should have went Kyrie on y'all.
That'd have been nasty too.
I'm gonna have to go with the bonus and center.
That's a bonus. That's that's a sleeper
Montes.
pick. That's nice.
DeMontis. Okay.
You got AD and DeMontis. Hey.
Hey, back-to-back Sacramento picks. That is wild.
Wow.
That is wild.
Oh, no. Damn. I gotta think now.
And then T-Streetz.
Hey, with the fourth pick in fourth round of this good old Leaving on the Court pod. Let me get Chet Holmgren, man.
Yo!
Let me get Chet, bro.
You want
Chet.
Shut up!
God,
you
you want to match the power forward or your center?
At the four.
Oh,
At the
that's
phone.
cold-blooded.
That's a good. All right,
Who you
so
got your center? Who you got your center?
so far, T-Streetz, Luka at your 1, Booker at your 2, KD at your 3, Chet at your 4. That is squad. Murk, Jai at your 1, SGA at your 2, Anthony Davis at your 4, DeMontis as your center, Jay Dimes, Darian Fox at your 1, Anthony Edwards at your 2, Bron at your 3, Wemby at your center. I got Steph Curry, Kawhi Leonard, Zion, Nikola Jokic.
That's a guess. That's it.
All right.
I need a power.
T-Streetz, you need a center. That's your final pick.
I need a power.
Let me think. At the center
Yeah.
in the West.
So, in the West.
First pick in the 5th round. Leave It on the Court podcast. Give me Sangoon, man, from Houston, man. Give me Sangoon. Give me Sangoon, bro.
Ooh.
I need rebounds, bro. I need
Fire
bullets.
pick. Oh. And that completes the T-Street squad. That is a fire pick. Murk, you need a small forward. Damn, that's a fire pick.
Oh.
Murk, you need a small forward as your final pick.
I wish I could pick this one.
You got Rockets, Trailblazers, Timberwolves, Kings, Clippers, Thunder, Lakers, Suns, Spurs, Jazz, Warriors, Pelicans, Mavericks, Grizzlies,
Oh, yeah.
Nuggets.
You got it, J-Dog?
Yeah.
I think he got what I'm thinking.
Let's go.
You got 10 seconds. Come on now. Give me a name.
I'm going with,
There's an obvious pick right here.
and I'm fucking missing it because I keep thinking of a East Coast team every time.
Listen,
But you know what? Oh my, no. Give me
30 seconds. I see the clock, 30 seconds. J-Dog about to take the pick.
Give me
Brother get quick.
Rozier, man. Give me Rozier. DeRozan.
Terry Rozier.
DeRozan.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I ain't gonna say it because others are listening, but
DeRozan. That's nice. Ja, SGA, DeRozan, Anthony Davis, and DeMontis Sabonis.
No, you know what? Not DeRozan. No, give me Brandon Ingram.
hey, you can't go back.
Yeah.
You can't go back.
I don't know.
You drafted that man. You took a hand off and then traded him.
I don't know about they're going back, so, bro.
It's all right.
Hey, bro. I was thinking B.R. the whole time, bro, and I was like, you're not going to catch it.
It's cool.
All
You
right,
got it.
so
I still got somebody for you.
you say
I'm
you
ready.
got it? You grant him that one?
I'll give it to him if he catch it. Y'all got it. It's y'all call.
He had that.
I take DeRozan. I just go ahead and give me DeRozan.
Hey, B.R. dog, man.
Give me DeRozan. Fuck it.
DeRozan?
Power forward, he can have whoever he want.
Hey, those
right.
two fellas are very hot right now because they've been drafted and released twice.
Big bro, you need a player at the power forward.
So I did. I had a lot of East Coast players too, Murk. So you ain't alone in that. But at power forward, man, I'm going with the champ. You know what I'm saying? Rocky Mountain High, man. Aaron Gordon. What we doing?
Aaron Gordon. That's a great pick.
That's a nice pick.
Doing.
That's a solid pick.
He multifaceted. He can bop on you, grab a rebound, shoot a 3, play some D. What we talking about?
Yeah,
That's a
what
great pick.
position you missing?
Huh?
And I am missing a small forward.
Oh, I ain't gonna say it because he might go through. Never mind. I ain't gonna say it.
All right. So with my final pick, I'm gonna go Laurie Markkinen.
Ooh,
So you
I
gonna,
had Laurie in mind
you
too
gonna
for
play
that
that seven
small
footed
forward.
small
But
forward?
Jay Downs, I would have
Oh,
went
LeBron finna
Julius
eat him
Randle.
alive.
I would
LeBron finna
have
eat
went
him
Julius
alive.
Randle instead of Aaron Gordon.
Nah, Julius Randle ain't a better player than Eric Gordon on a good day.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, all right. So look, this is what I'm gonna do.
Defensively, are you serious? Aaron Gordon play way better defense than Julius Randle. Julius Randle actually don't play defense at all. So
But that lefty bucket, man. He a lefty bucket.
Aaron Gordon, but see, yeah, for his
I
lack of
figured
shooting,
I figured you
he'll
would have some
box
kind of
your
affinity
ass
to a
up.
lefty bucket though.
But
I thought you
he
want the
good
lefty
for
bucket.
he good for that sleeper alley oop you didn't think was coming, and he good for that three
Yeah.
that you didn't think he was gonna hit in the corner. So you know what I'm saying? Like I don't need him to shoot. You understand who I got around me? I got a center that can shoot.
I think
I got a point guard
I'm
that can
thinking about
shoot.
older Aaron Gordon, maybe
I,
not Orlando Aaron Gordon, but
I got a
he's sort of a
shooting
role
guard
player, man.
that will shoot. I got baby Jordan. I got the GOAT of the longevity GOAT. I got the next I got the next thing in Wembyama. Are you
Yeah, I
serious?
see what fit. I
Everybody on
get
my
the jail.
court is
I get the jail.
everybody on the court can shoot and do whatever they
Julius said, "Give
want
me the
to
rock,
do.
though."
So look,
And they
I'm
all
gonna
unselfish. If you didn't notice that either.
I'm gonna
They
put
all unselfish.
I'm,
Except for the person that's not supposed to be. Your shooting guard.
so
Bang bang.
So
I'm gonna be putting together
are we
a
gonna upload our teams on 2K25 and let them just?
hey, that would
So
actually
the
be
thing
cool.
is that we're gonna try to do a survey. We're gonna put a survey up to give people on YouTube and Instagram and everywhere else opportunity to choose who they think is the team that will
Send
win
me,
the game amongst us all.
send me something so I can post it and see what I can see how many.
For
Of
sure.
course, we will be sending
So
it to
so
everybody who's participating in the broadcast and watching right now. Know this, so when we post
That
it, please
is gonna
share
be
it and get it out there,
gonna
man.
be a good one.
You know what I'm saying? Get out there. You feel me?
and
So where we at with it?
I was gonna do a recap. So T-Streetz, your team looked like Luka Doncic, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, Chet Holmgren, our friend Şengün.
Sir,
Wow. Murk, your team looked like John Morant, Shea Gilgeous Alexander, DeMar DeRozan, Anthony Davis, Domantas Sabonis. That's tough.
I almost got Williams from the Thunder on
Oh,
y'all ass.
I thought about it too.
hey,
Jay Dizzle. You got De'Aaron Fox, Anthony Edwards, LeBron James, Aaron Gordon, and Victor Wembanyama.
So yeah, we
Uh,
can run through that thing.
and
A lot
then
of
me,
softies.
Stephen Curry, Kawhi Leonard, Laurie Markkinen, Zion Williams, Nikola Jokic. So yeah, I will be posting a survey on both Instagram and YouTube, and if I can figure it out, even on TikTok. And we're gonna have a vote
Naked
on
on.
who we think is the best team. Now, for you 2K experts, I would love for somebody to go ahead and create these teams and do exhibition games and maybe simulate a tournament of some sort. That would be dope,
Got you.
man. That'd be dope.
I can do that.
Um,
I can
Hey, what? Ooh,
hit me
okay,
send me
now so
send me
not being biased to your team.
I
What
was
do
about to
y'all
say
think
first thing
about the
you know,
pick?
I'm voting for my squad. Team Terrence, Team T-Streetz.
the
Let's go,
What
baby.
y'all think
so look,
about
yo.
y'all?
Hey,
What
yo,
y'all
they
think
gonna
about y'all
lose.
team?
I don't even know what y'all gonna vote for because can't nobody come to the hole because I'm swatting everything. Let's go.
I was about to.
If you
So
go for a
look,
layup,
Look,
you're getting swatted from the
I
back.
got
And if
I
you
got
come for a layup,
masters.
you're getting swatted from the
I
front.
got
You can't score on me. I
masters of
got
the
a
mid
total
range,
of
I got
man.
12 blocks a
I got
game.
seven
I got
I got
7
12
footers,
blocks
masters of
a
the
man.
mid range.
game.
look.
And John dunk on that nigga.
12 blocks a
John
game.
dunk on that
I got
nigga.
seven
Understand?
What you
footers.
talking about? John kept him slipping. John dunk on that nigga.
I
He
got a
kept him
Look,
dude.
slipping.
I got a dude that'll score
John
50 on you.
motherfucker come
I
and
got a
dunk on
dude
that
that'll
nigga, kept him
score
I,
slipping,
50 on
man.
I
you
got
and he's 5'2".
lethal
He'll
guards
score. I
and
got a
7
dude that scores
footers.
50
And
on
my
you and
guard
he's 5'2".
and Shea
Five
Gilders
seven soaking wet.
is a baby
Sacramento
MVP,
gang.
nigga. You feel
I
me?
got
That
look. Hold on. Wait, wait,
nigga
wait,
is
wait, wait,
not
wait, wait, wait,
playing.
wait,
Jordan
wait,
on my team,
wait, wait,
man.
wait.
Do you
Hey,
understand?
T-Streetz, T-Streetz.
Hey,
So if you had
I'm ready.
to choose a team other
I'm
than
ready for the
yours,
poll.
40% from 3.
if you had to choose a team other than yours as the best team, who are you choosing? Just one word. Who are you choosing?
What's that?
If you had to choose a team other than yours as the best team, what team are you choosing? No explanation needed.
I probably go yours. I probably go Yonder because that team tough, man. That team tough. That Steph and the Jokic combo, that's a tough
Okay.
combo.
No explanation needed. Jay Dons, if you have to choose a team that's the best team other than your own team, who are you choosing?
I like Murck team.
Merck team? Okay. Merck, if you have to choose a team other than your team that's the best team, who are you choosing?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, cause it's a couple. Fuck, it's a little tough.
It is.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That Steph and Jokic combo is nice.
And my favorite team other than my team is that T-Streetz team. That's time, fellas.
All
Damn.
right.
Man, they come
Yo,
quick, man.
I
But
would like to thank my
Right.
partners for joining the broadcast, T-Streetz and Murck. Bro, I love you. It's always a pleasure doing the show with you, as always. I need everybody to go to their YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Make sure you check us out on Instagram every Saturday at 6 o'clock. And make
get the
sure you check
merch.
us out
Get the
on
merch,
TikTok
merch.
and get that
Merch,
merch
get the
and get
merch.
you a shirt
On
out.
Get
to
the
my
merch, man.
shirt.
It's out there,
Yeah.
bro. I gotta come up with
Next
mine, man. I'm coming soon. I had to rip
Yeah.
them Jags today. Bayou Classic winners, baby.
So until
My champs
next
coming soon.
Saturday, that's game,
That
yo.
is
Game,
game,
man.
y'all.
Just love.
You can't tell me nada. You can't tell me nada. You can't tell me nada. I'm about $1. You can't tell me nada.